What is good, people? Welcome back to my channel. So Undisputed just released the patch notes for the upcoming Championship Edition that will be released on the 28th of October. Today we are going to go over them, break them down and give our thoughts and opinions. So let's get into it. It says, hello fight fans, this is your up and coming for the new 2.0 update. We are introducing crossplay to make it easier to find matches. Players can now choose to play against users on other platforms, so you can rule the ring with your friends on different platforms. Also see the creativity that goes into your character creations. We are also introducing Character Creator Online, meaning you can now take your custom fighter online and play against your favorite licensed fighters. Due to popular demand, we are also resetting records for online quick fight and ranked game modes, as well as resetting leaderboards, which will align with many of the gameplay and general updates in this patch. We have also reduced hook range and re-implemented physics hit reactions, but more of that soon to come. Thank you everyone for your patience and keep your eyes peeled for the full set of patch notes. There's a lot to digest there, but I think I'll start off with the crossplay. I guarantee that this crossplay introduction is to coincide with the Creator League Season 2, so that the league doesn't have to separate itself and have a PS5 division, an Xbox division and a PC division like every other league. I don't mind if it's something that you can enable and turn on and off, and I don't mind if it is Xbox to PlayStation 5. I in no way, shape or form want to come against PC players who are able to mod the game, who are able to add hacks to the game, where I have to play against them running the game on a different system. You think desync is bad now? Imagine what it's going to be like when your PlayStation 5 has to come against a PC running the game at superior rates when its CPU and GPU is so much better than yours. The desync and ghost punching is going to go out of control. So while I think this is a positive thing if it's PlayStation to Xbox and if you're able to turn it on and off like you can the replay, if it's forced and I have to play against PC players, I do not want this at all. Then we have being able to take character creation onto online gameplay. Like, I don't want this at all. Like, why on earth, if I want a sim true to life game, would I want to be playing against your Mickey Mouse made up fighter? When I'm online, all I want to do is play against licensed fighters. For me, that sort of thing breaks the immersion. Now, if you've separated like OWC on Fight Night Champion, cool, and have a league where they all fight against each other, that's fine. But I don't want to be like on UFC, coming online to play the game and then have to come up against these make-believe fighters. Because the thing is as well, people that pick these make-believe made-up fighters, they always play in a very cheesy, trolly, sort of negative way, like they want to wreck the experience for everybody else. I don't know what it is about creating your own fighter, but those people always have a mindset where they want to wreck the game for everybody else. I just want a true to the sport game. I just want to come against licensed boxers. But again, if you separate them and give them their own mode, OWC, that's perfectly fine. But then that also brings into question other problems. You guys haven't even put the energy and the depth into character creation to make it interesting. Like, who actually wants to create a fighter on this game? None of them look good. You don't have the versatility and the customizations you can do. You don't have nice shorts. You can't even put your name on the shorts. It just seems like you're reaching for new things to add to the game just so you can say you've added something new to Championship Edition. That's how I feel. Then we have record resets. While I was opposed to this at the beginning because I felt like they had left it way too long, people had been building and grinding for that record, playing that horrible ranked mode for a full year, so people had every right to be proud and defensive of their record after they built it for so long. But I think now I've changed my mind because it's a brand new game, because we're getting a brand new player base, well, hopefully. I do think it's best that we reset the records and reset the leaderboards and have a fresh start, especially with how rife quick glitching got at the beginning of the game and then it had a resurgence recently. I just think it's best that we do reset the record, so that is a positive. Final note, which was hook range, and this to me is the most positive one out of all of them. This could be a definite game changer if done correctly. If they greatly reduce the range of hooks so they are used correctly, so they are inside fighting punches and not long range fighting weapons, this is going to change how the whole game is played, how the meta is played, and I literally think 90% of you guys won't know how to play the game anymore. So many of you guys just spam power of right hooks because for some reason this is the longest punch on this game, which makes no sense. It should be the power straight. I just think this will completely change how people play the game. I think it will completely change the meta. It will have people having to think about what they're doing while they're getting blasted with jabs and straights, while they're trying to hook people from inside fighting range while they're outside fighting range. This game at the moment has no boxing IQ, and that's because the foundations of real world boxing have not been installed in this game. Until they get the correct punch ranges for each punch, then I don't think we'll ever get a truly sim boxing game. So that is all of the patch notes that they gave, and my overall view is that I'm a bit disappointed. It had none of the things that I think need to be included and fixed to make this game better. I'm disappointed that they didn't mention the vulnerability system. While I'm glad they added a vulnerability system, at the moment it needs a tweak, it needs reworking desperately, because getting rocked by nothing shots all the time is not fun. I'm sick of losing fights and getting rounds stolen from me when I get hit by nothing shots that weren't a counter. I wasn't vulnerable, I didn't get hit with anything impactful, and I'm just rocked for no reason. Like, it needs tweaking so it makes sense. Also, I think the only thing they can do to actually really save this game right now would be if they made simulation mode the default for this game. I think this game is too broken. I don't think they can fix anything enough to get it to a good place. I think the only thing they can do to salvage this game is set simulation mode as the default, but add the HUD back in so you can see your stamina and health bars and have people play like that. This will get rid of the block, which I think is the biggest problem in this game. This is what piggybacks players the most. This is what stops boxing from actually taking part. People don't have to take into consideration punch range or vulnerability. They can just walk into range, walk out of range whenever they want with no fear of being hit. They don't know how to box into range. They don't know how to box out of range. They don't understand when they're vulnerable to get hit, and they don't understand how to actually set up their shots so they land. So many bad playstyles and cheese playstyles are piggybacked by the block, and if you simply just set the game to simulation mode as default, people will have to start to use the 6-axis blocking. They will have to start thinking about range. They will have to start thinking about the shots that they throw, and I honestly believe this is the only thing that will save this game. I don't think they'll do it because I don't think they have the balls to implement such a major change, but it is something that will majorly fix the game, and it is already programmed into the game. It is literally just flicking a switch button to on, and it will change and I think save this game. But on that note, guys, it's going to bring us to the end of the video, but I want to know what you guys have to say. Are you happy with these patch notes? How do you feel about crossplay? Are you worried like me? Is there something missing that they didn't include that you would want added? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content I got coming your way, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.